back to my channel. I'm glad to see you here again. Welcome to all the new people. So today what I want to talk to you guys about is identity versus emotion in law of attraction. On my last video, I touched on that, the whole idea that your thoughts aren't as impactful as your identity whenever you're practicing law of attraction. But I want to get more into the reasons why. And one major reason for me, which by the way, I got a lot of this information if you want to go and check out David Snyder's YouTube channel. He has some lectures where he discusses a lot of this stuff. And in fact, a lot of the techniques in my previous videos that I've shared are what's used to clear some of the emotional blockages that we're going to be discussing later on. But really what I think everybody needs to start thinking about, especially if you're, whether you're experienced or new, is we go through this process, a lot of us, when we're new, or I would say haven't found the right information, where we are constantly monitoring our thoughts and what we consciously think as if to keep from attracting negativity, which can be very useful. But it's more useful for you to take time to focus on working on how you identify yourself and how your subconscious mind views who you are and where you are in your life, and whether or not you identify as the person that can attract something. Because if you're someone that is trying to attract wealth, a major problem that you're going to have if you don't identify as a wealthy person, or say a lucky person, is every time you say an affirmation or every time you go into a meditation, you're going to feel that little twinge in the back of your mind that's telling you that it can't happen or it isn't happening. And it's because the person you identify with can't have that thing yet. And as I continue to release content, I'm going to be discussing identity a lot more, because I feel like that's the key point that's missing. But as we continue to move forward on this law of attraction journey, we're going to find these blockages. We're like, why isn't this thing happening? Why haven't I been able to make these manifestations happen in my life? But then we go back and it's like, let's do, a series of affirmations. I am wealthy. I'm a millionaire. I drive a Mercedes. I drive a Lamborghini. I always travel the world. I have the money to travel the world all the time. I just do whatever I want. Every time you say that to yourself, if you're feeling that twinge in the back of your mind and that doubt inside of you, that's something that needs to be cleared, and that's an identity shift that needs to happen. Otherwise, you'll keep reaching a point where you almost have something and it somehow slips away, where either something within your control goes wrong or something outside of your control. And it can be a very frustrating process, I know. I know many people go through this. And I think that's why a lot of us we're looking for the signs and everything. And the problem isn't necessarily that, it's not that we're not thinking the right thoughts, it's that we're not identifying with thoughts enough. If you continue to identify with these thoughts of things that you don't have, on a subconscious or identity level, like say you want to be let's say you want to be a rock star, right? And you keep telling yourself you're a rock star, but you don't feel like a rock star, then it's going to be very difficult for you to become a rock star. It lowers your chances significantly. But if you're somebody that is, you're a musician and you're going to play shows, and you already identify and walk in with that mindset, the crowd already identifies you as the rock star, because they saw the rock star go out on stage. And as you're embodying that mentality and embodying that identity, other people are going to buy into it, and you're going to find more opportunities to continue to embody and grow in that identity. And I think, a lot of this may work more for careers or lifestyles, but I think at the end of the day, everybody that is going through this law of attraction journey is looking more for a lifestyle than specific small things. A lot of people that I talk to, or people that I've coached or worked with have said, you know, they've shown me their list or they show me their vision board. What's the overall lifestyle that gives you the things that you want? Are you identifying with that lifestyle? Are you identifying as the person that can have that lifestyle? You know, because you can sit and think about all day how great it is to have it, or put yourself into this, you know, for lack of a better word, delusional state that says you already have what you want. But at the end of the day, you're still not identifying with it. You're just feeling the good feelings and they go away, and you lose your willpower and you're going to slip back into that negativity eventually. But if you identify as someone that doesn't have the issues or the obstacles in front of you, you know, it's something that happens to you sometimes. Oh, this blockage is happening, but I'm the person that overcomes these, you know. I'm the person that doesn't have these problems, you know, or I'm the person that when these things come to me, I move around them, you know, instead of identifying as, you know, I am just a person with bad luck, right? I'm a person that just has horrible things happen to me, I'm unlucky. Those are all identity statements. Anytime you say I am, you're giving yourself an identity statement. And so it's very important when you have those thoughts to look at yourself and go, you know, I am identifying with these negative thoughts and this negative perception that I have of what is happening. Instead of, this is a thing that has happened in my life and I will overcome it. You know, because I am the person that continues to overcome these things and move forward. You know, I guess, you know, if I want to get to the emotional side, it's still kind of very important to be able to feel better and be able to go through life feeling better. But the identity will shift your emotions and how you feel about things. So if you focus on that issue as being almost the root cause, you know, the point I'm getting to is all these things start falling into place, and you start emotionally falling into place to have the things that you're trying to attract. All right. I guess I'll say, you know, thank you for watching. The links to my Facebook page and my website are going to be down in the description. Go ahead and like and subscribe, share this with your friends, continue to grow this channel. You know, the bigger this gets, the better the content I can bring you guys. You know, leave comments and let me know if there's any specific subjects you want me to cover. And I will catch you next time.